want to talk about friendship, I have a lot to say about friendship at this point in time of my life. At this point in my life, I have a lot to say about friendship. Oh my god. Hi guys, I am Chidera and you are welcome back to my channel. I did not write anything down for this video. I'm just going to be speaking from my heart. So I hope you subscribe to my channel after watching this video. Or I hope you subscribe now. So I'm just going to wait for you to subscribe. Have you subscribed? Good. Oh yeah, let's go on. So I think friendship is important. I think friendship is beautiful, and I admire those people who have great friendships. I know how dangerous friendships can be. Maybe that's why I do not have friends, because all I have ever heard from the time I was born or from the time I knew myself is friendship is bad. Be careful of friends. Be around friends. Don't trust friends. Don't They can do this to you. They can poison you, which is true. All these things they said about friends, it's true. But sometimes I feel like people have unrealistic expectations in friendships, and maybe that's the reason why you're having this kind of friendships. Or I think sometimes I just feel like you are too into it, or you don't have boundaries. You think because she's your friend, he's your friend, and he should know everything about you, she should know everything about you. Sometimes I feel like there are too many expectations around friendship, and I just want to talk about friendship in this video. Look, I'm 25 years old now. I'll soon be 26, and I have had no friends. Like, I've had people I talk to when I go to school. I've had people I talk to. I go to people lodges, but I've never had that deep connection with somebody. A friend, just a girl, a friend. I've never ever had that deep connection with somebody. And back then, when I used to watch YouTube videos a lot. So when I used to see videos about friendship, where people say I'm a certain age and I am okay with having no friends, I used to resonate with those videos. Then I used to resonate so much with those videos. But now when I see the videos, I just scroll past, because I know that you can have friends. I'm still around those people that say like family members that says things like, oh, friendship is bad, oh, you shouldn't trust your friends. And I've seen bad examples of friendship. Like, maybe it's because of these things I hear every day, and just all my life I've seen bad examples of friendships. Like, you don't like your friend to the extent of you are planning evil for them. So all my life I've seen bad examples of friendships, and I just want to pour my heart out in this video. I am currently looking for friends. Minimum one, maximum three. I don't believe you need to have a group of friends. You can have just one friend and you have the whole world. And I don't believe you need to share everything with your friends. Maybe it's as a result of the way I grew up, but I still do not believe you need to share everything with your friends. Still, I long for that deep connection. I don't know how that is possible. Now, when you read the Word of God, I've been, studying the Bible lately, like studying the Bible a lot lately, and there are good examples of friendship in the Bible. When you read the book of Proverbs, I know that in the whole Bible you will also see good examples of friendship, but I've not read the whole Bible. That's one of my goals this year, and I'm going to tell you guys when I accomplish that goal. But right now, when you read the book of Proverbs, you will see good examples of friendships. Maybe I'm just going to post some of the verses on the screen for you to see. But again, when you read the book of Job, you're going to see bad examples of friendship. Like, his friends were friends with him when he had no problem, when he had no tribulations, when everything was fine. But as soon as he, started having troubles, they stuck around with him for some time. But after some time, they left. But the thing is that when God blessed him, I think God gave him more friends. I think friends were part of the things that God added for him. If it was not, or if it was, I'm going to put it on the screen still for you to see. Look, I did not plan for this video, so I'm going to be speaking deeply from my heart. And I'm a Christian, quite alright, but I have not finished the Bible. I don't have that deep knowledge of the Bible. I'm a work in progress in that area. So I don't have deep knowledge of the word. But the little I know right now is what is keeping me going. But still, I want friends. I want to have friends. I don't think friendship is bad. I don't think friendship is bad. And I know you can have friends for forever. You can have friends for a very long period of time. I think it's the same thing with building a family, having a husband or having a wife. the commitment part. You're committed to this friendship, and once you and your friend is committed to that particular friendship, you are going to soar. Oh my god, that friendship is not going to end if both of you are committed. If both of you are committed, I don't see a way it can break if both of you are committed, and maybe you have the same values in life, and you're both committed in that friendship. You love each other, and you know you don't want to, you can't do this life alone without each other. So I know that there are good friendships. I know that, oh my god, why I'm saying this is because I'm trying to, you are what you think about, you are what you focus on. So I'm trying to focus more on the good aspects of friendship right now. I'm trying to, know why I didn't have friends. I realized that I'm so uptight, and sometimes I have so much. I understand that your standards have to be high, but for me, my standards were very high and very unrealistic, and I don't think I was up to. I've not worked on myself to that extent to have such high standards. I don't know. Did I have high standards? I don't even know what I did not. Even in my secondary school, my primary school, I was very shy and very timid and very naive. So I did not have friends. I was shy to talk to boys. Oh my god, I think I'm being so vulnerable in this video. But it is what it is right now. And I've seen examples of people that, had that are building friendships now, that most of them are older than me. Example, Winifred Onwania. I love her so much. I listen to her. In short, I can boldly say and boastfully say and proudly say that I am a result of the Winning School of Elegance. Now she has rebranded, I think just last week, she rebranded last week, the Winning School of Excellence, and I am looking forward to, upgrading myself, working on myself with her videos here on YouTube, the Winning School of Elegance. I first followed her when I first knew her when she was just delicious foods, when she was cooking, and she knew she had more to give, so she had to open the Winning School of Elegance. And her teachings, oh my god, has helped me so much in life. I can relate with her on so many levels. She was a shy person. She said it herself that she was shy, she was timid, so she needed to break free. And the Winnie I see now, sometimes I feel like, Winnie, were you really shy? But it is what it is. She said she was shy, and so I'm listening to her, I'm taking her teachings, and I hope to be better. Now she has a very, very close friend, Moji Bade. She said she met Moji when she was around maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And I know Winnie is older than me, so if she was able to do it, then I can do it too. So now I believe more in having friends. Even though people say you have a high chance of building friendships when you were younger, maybe when you were in primary school, secondary school, or even in uni, I'm done with all those. Now I'm about to go for service, and I hope to make friends. But the thing is, you are tempted with the desires you have. So I'm trying to control that desire, right? I'm trying to control that desire so that I don't, cross my own boundaries. I need to have high boundaries, good boundaries, healthy boundaries that people will not cross. Now, if I'm so much into that desire of having friends, of just maybe making one friend out of NYSC, and NYSC is just 1 year. Maybe I'm so bent on making that one friend from NYSC, and I have just 1 year. I'm going to put a lot of pressure on myself. So I'm trying to, you might not make that friend in your service year. You might make the friend, you might not make the friend. So do not do anything to break your boundaries. Do not do anything to go against your boundaries. Have healthy boundaries. In the past, I used to have boundaries, but I broke it a lot just because I needed to please people so they could like me and all those nasty, stupid, toxic stuff. But right now, I'm trying to stick to my boundaries and also be open to having friends, be kind to people, and I'm open to having friends. So the truth about friendship, I do not know. Even though friends will break your heart and all of that, I don't know. I still want to experience it. I feel like I can take it. I'm open to having friendships right now, and I'm open to. I still have social anxiety most of the time. Maybe that's why I used to have social anxiety. Like, it was really bad. I couldn't talk to people on that deep connection level. It's always on the surface. and I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel the connection. Even when I'm talking to people, we are laughing, or I can't even cry in front of somebody. I want to be able to cry in front of somebody. Yes, I want to be able to cry in front of somebody. I cannot cry in front of somebody. And I've never had deep connections with any person. Any person. I've always had to deal with emotions alone and internalize everything. So maybe that's why I've never had. But this year, I don't know. I've just been a lot more vulnerable because I've been vulnerable to God, not to people. I cry alone in my room, and it sometimes, oh my God, it feels good. I'm letting emotions out. Then when I didn't know how to let emotions out, I used to be always angry. But the thing is, people see me as angry, but deep down I'm not angry. Now I'm angry that people see me as angry. So why shouldn't I be angry? Always had grudges. I was not able to stand up for myself, so I always had grudges with people. Always heavy because I'm carrying a lot on my chest. And oh my God, this year I've been able to be so vulnerable. I've been able to cry. I don't think I've cried in front of any person. Okay, I've cried in front of my mom, but I don't think I've cried in front of people. But I've been able to cry in my room alone. I've cried to God. I've talked to myself. I've talked to the air. I've shouted. I've done a lot of things. And oh my God, I feel light. Once I do those things, I used to feel light. And look, I'm looking forward to experiencing more in life, and I also want to have good friends. I want to have beautiful friendships, and I don't think friendship is as bad as people think it is. And I also think that people that have had bad friendships are people that has unrealistic expectations in friendship, or one of the people are not committed to the friend, or you are friends with people that don't know what friendship is all about. So I'm going to leave that with you in this video. And please subscribe to my channel. I know you've done that in the beginning of the video. Don't unsubscribe, and watch out for more videos. I'm going to post more videos. This one was unplanned. Most of my videos are planned, so this one was unplanned. I hope you watch it. I hope you liked it, and I hope you come back for more when I post a new video. Until then, I am Chidera, and I'm so open to having friendships. I will see you again in my next video. Bye for now.